Well, hello again, YouTube. AJ Shaver here. Sorry for the voice. I have a stuffy head. When it goes from like 55 one day and 20 the next, it tends to mess with my sinuses. So here we are making the best of it. We were running really low on firewood bags here at the woodlot, so we ordered up one of the brand new pallets of the 1/6 of a cord mini log lift bags, and then we have one pallet of the regular log lift bags. And I have the machine over there warming up, the big 1824 diesel Logzilla machine, and got some bags set up, a new rack set up, and all different things. So let me walk over there and we'll show you what we have going on today. All right, so this is one of our bag rack 3.0s. As you can see, this is a 2.0 with that big steel tubing on it. We were able to downsize it a little bit for the new racks. But what's nice, they're adjustable left to right where these weren't. They're adjustable height-wise, which these were, but they're so big it made the shipping unbelievable. So when we built the 3.0 racks, I wanted something that could be palletized, regular 42 by 48, keep it down. We see maybe, it's been anywhere from like 300 to 500 bucks to ship them around. Yes, I know it's still a lot, but I'm not the shipping entity. That's just the prices that we get quoted. The bag rack itself is $1,150. They are made really well, and again, highly adjustable for something like this, that we can go from a big 1/3 of a cord down to the mini me version for the 1/6. Now, these new 1/6 of a cord mini log lift bags are basically the same thing as the big bag. You get the mosquito netting on both, you get the ventilated sides on both, and you even get the little unloading loops just like on the big bag. We have a guy up in the Poconos who's going to try and sell this bag with wood in for about $100 a piece. Might get a $10 bag deposit, of course, so you get the bag back. But the theory is he can take it up to the vacation homes and just two guys can slide it right out of the back of the pickup truck. No equipment needed, and it's perfect for like your VRBO or your vacation weekend homes, where it's a nice amount of wood for a little weekend. You can be a pyromaniac, not really run out. Well, I guess it depends on the level of pyromaniac, but for the average person, not me, this would be plenty of firewood for the weekend. And as you can see here, we just have like 6 other bags all lined up because we have this big brute force radius axle stacking conveyor, and we just work this whole radius, and we can fill 2 cords worth of firewood bags basically off of one live deck on the machine, and my son usually kind of runs the conveyor to push it bag to bag. So like I said, I just wanted to show you the difference here size-wise, the 1/6 of a cord and the 1/3 of a cord. But let me grab the camera, I'll show you the whole row here, and then what we're using to process the firewood. All right, so like I said, this is a radius axle stacking conveyor. Those wheels pretty much just run that radius from this end to the other. So we'll use it to fill the 1/6 of a cord. We did a couple test drops here because I normally don't have a rack sitting here, so I want to make sure we're hitting the middle. Now with these new bags, they don't quite have the memory like the big bags do, because we've used these for a couple years now. So I take 4 pieces and just kind of tuck them, in the corners, so that way when the wood's falling into it from the conveyor, it doesn't really blow it off the pallet. So here's the other bags that we have in the lineup. We did a run the other day. Just kind of filled these pretty quick. There's our first version ever of the bag racks. They work, but you had to pick up the pallet, and occasionally they would get stuck up here on the loops. So that's why we built these with the horizontal arms, because once you lift up this strap, it just slides right off that arm, and it's so much easier to deal with. Now, processor-wise, as you know, we're a dealer for brute force. So this is my big 1824 diesel, aka Logzilla, because we have the big loader arm on it. This one is a 56 horsepower diesel. I'm using the IBC totes here to collect the sawdust. We just emptied this the other day because this machine will actually blow the sawdust probably clear over to the second bag rack, and I just don't want all of my millings to be filled with sawdust. So we flipped the sawdust chute, so it's open here and it blows straight into the two totes. And I can actually get quite a bit of cordage out of the machine before I have to empty that. We are using a 12-way wedge. It's just pretty much the wedge that stays in this machine. We'll raise it up and down, and I can pretty much size anything that I want to go through it. We have the attached photo over the top conveyor. That is an 18-footer that feeds our disc cleaner. And again, that falls into the hopper here on the 30-foot radius axle stacking conveyor, and then it'll end up over there in the bags. This is just warming up here at an idle. I like to move some oil around. We use the disc cleaner because wedges equal waste. So the more wedges is the more waste. Now normally I've got my son or one of the kids over here, and they just kind of glean through the debris that's fallen off, and we're looking for anything that would be 16 inches in length. I don't care if it's paper thin, you know, something like this, but as long as it's 16 inches long, then we can put that on the wrapper, you know, for using it in the bundle wood pile. But it just kind of helps grab some of that loose bark, all the little bits and things that I don't want in my firewood bags, because we try to offer it as a premium product. Plus all these little bits kind of help hold moisture, and that's the end, what I don't want to do as an end result in the firewood bags. So that's the cleaner, conveyor. And just the pile that we're into for this season. Got a couple rows here of the firewood bags. Kind of off to a nice start. All right, I was just thinking I'm gonna try and put the camera somewhere where maybe we can get like over on the other side behind the bag so you can still see everything kind of happening. But what we have on here is a nice big piece of maple. We've got the 12-way. I dropped one block in just so I could size it. And we'll move the camera over there. Well, that wasn't the smoothest processing video I've ever done, but it is real world. So, just nasty piece, a little bit bigger than I thought. I should have raised the wedge up a little bit more, had some big pieces on top. But the good thing about the brute force machines, you're standing right there. There's no doors you have to open up and shut the machine down. It's literally you reach over, grab the piece, throw it back in, send it again, and then you get really nice size pieces out of it. Got some bigger chunks in here still, but you know, overall very happy with what's here. And yes, to answer the question that we always get asked, can you load these bags directly off of a conveyor? So here's the video. We do it all the time with the big bags. It was just a matter of getting the right distance for this to fall into and kind of center it here. So, but yeah, these are the new 1/6 of a cord mini log lift firewood bags. So if we can ever get you a sales quote on something, it's 833 splitter. That's 833-775-4887. You can also email me at sales@shaverequipment.com. But to make things nice and easy for you, the viewer, and hopefully the customer, is just head over to the website, which is just shaver, S-H-A-V as in Victor, E-R, equipment.com. And then if you come down to, you'll see a nice big picture of the firewood bags. Click on that, and then it'll show you the mini log lift bags, the real 1/3 of a cord log lift firewood bags, the power lift firewood bags. Now the power lift, you lose the little unloading loops on the bottom. You still get the 4 on top. You lose the mosquito netting, but you still get this nice ventilated side with the nylon stitch in between. So it's still a very breathable bag, but we kind of call that one our fill it and forget it bag. I don't want that one back. The log lift ones I do, because we flip those over. You know, maybe charge a deposit fee of $10 or something. That way, if you get the bag back, awesome. You can give the customer a discount off the next go around. But the power lift is pretty much, you know, it's just hold it up, use the pallet, load it in the back of somebody's truck, and it's gone. Where the log lift, we'll flip those multiple times per year on our own site. So all 3 bags and the bag rack is there to show the pricing. I just need to talk to you about the bag rack so we can figure out an actual shipping quote. The bags I have down to a science. I know what it takes to ship them all over the US. So when you click on each quantity, there's the sample order, which is 12. There's a 16 cord order, which is 48 bags. Then there's 120 bags, and then there's the full pallet. And we do that for all 3 of the Firewood bags. So if you want to try a small order before you place a bigger order, that's what it's there for. And the more you buy coming down the list, the cheaper the bags get. Once you get to the pallet level, like what I had over here on the trailer, that pallet always ships for free within the continental 48 states here in the US. So they've got another warehouse in Canada. Alaska's a different story, but we've even done some price quotes to get some stuff out to New Zealand before. So, and it wasn't all that bad of a shipping quote. I thought it was only like $1,400 or $1,500 to go from here to New Zealand. I don't know. I didn't think that was too horrible, but maybe that's me. So anyway, just click on the link here for shaverequipment.com. 3 easy orders, or 3 easy bags to order online. The credit card fee is figured in. The shipping is figured in. If you're a Pennsylvania resident, the sales tax is figured in. So just click over there. I think you'll be surprised. We're right in competition with the Northern Woodsman bags or the Tioga bags now, especially at the pallet quantity level. I think we're actually a little bit less than our competitors now. So give me that opportunity. Would love to earn your business with the sales quote. Again, if you want anything else that we sell, whether it's brute force, Halverson, black splitter, the log loader trailers, any of that stuff, give me a phone call, shoot me an email. Hope to hear from you soon. And again, just a one-man band. So when you call the phone, you get me, and would love that opportunity to earn your business with that sales quote and hopefully make you a customer of ours. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button here on the channel so you can stay up to date to everything we have going on. And don't forget, we're always working hard to be lazy. We'll see you next time. There we go. Now we'll call it a wrap. I feel better. I had to redeem myself because this processor really puts out the firewood, and me fumbling it while trying to do that, I just felt like I needed just a little redeeming factor there. So that's our 1824 diesel. That's our disc cleaner, and these are our firewood bags and our bag racks. So don't forget to jump online, shaverequipment.com, and all the details for the firewood products are there, as well as easy online ordering for the firewood bags themselves. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.